Hi, this is Kelly. I am a fairly new real estate agent down here on the beautiful Alabama Gulf Coast, and I'm going on my 6 months of being a real estate agent, so our realtor, as we like to call ourselves. And I've been very successful and actually loving it. It is kind of cool to be self-employed, and I have definitely shared my success on social media, and with that I've had a lot of friends and family ask me how I got started, how much it cost, what did I do, how much do I make, all these crazy questions, and I love answering them for you guys and sharing my experience. But texting all that information was kind of getting a little out of hand, so I decided to make a video and just share this link with people who ask me, and hopefully it'll be better understood anyway, because I always hate communicating through text anyhow. But hopefully this might actually help other people who might be having the same type of questions. And if you guys have any questions on what I'm going to talk about today, just comment it down below. I'll try to answer as best to my knowledge as I can based off my own personal experience. But yeah, let me tell you how I got started. So I personally didn't actually officially get my license until after I graduated undergrad with my bachelor's degree in English and biology. No, you do not have to have college to become a realtor. You can actually do it straight out of high school, and I even think some states allow you to do the GED, but there's different requirements for each state, so I don't want to say anything too specific. Just know that today I'm mainly talking about my experience with Alabama. So make sure that you do your own research on your own state of becoming a realtor, because it could be a little bit different or a lot different, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I signed up for my required coursework to become a realtor in October of 2019. And when you sign up for it, I had 6 months to complete it, but I didn't take that long. I actually completed it by Christmas of that year. It's 60 hours worth, so you don't have to take months to finish it. I'm pretty sure you can actually finish it in like a week or two if you tried. But for me, I was a senior in my undergrad school, so I was already taking lots of hours at a senior level and just could not handle doing all that kind of at the same time. So I chose to do it over the course of 3 months. And would I recommend that? Depends on your situation. For me, I kind of wish I would have done it quicker, because I did end up forgetting a lot of the material by the time I took the test. So I ended up having to study more than I probably would have if I would have done it more closely together. But sometimes life is how it is, and that's what you got. So maybe you have kids, maybe you have a family, but at least they give you 6 months to finish it, which I think is awesome. For me, I ended up paying around $230 for this coursework. I did all mine online with a school called McKissick. I'll link it down below if you want to go check it out. Sometimes they have discounts and deals going on through the holidays, so this might actually be a great time to sign up with them. I loved it. There wasn't a bad thing I could say about it for it being an online school. Great, 5 stars. They did awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much what I paid for my coursework. I had to take a final exam with them, which, if I remember right, it had to be proctored, because I remember I went to a library to take it, because someone had to fill out saying they did it. But they actually, I'm pretty sure, have like an online proctoring system now, which is really cool. So hopefully you could do it in your home. I don't know, depends on your state. Like I said, again, each state's different. But yeah, that's what I did. And then I didn't really do much throughout the holidays. You have a certain amount of time to go take your national and state exam. I think I ended up taking mine at the end of January. It was $75, which puts us right up to around $300 now. And if you fail it, you can take it again, but you have to pay that fee again. And the fees might be different depending on the state. And then after you finally pass it, you can apply for your license. So if you decide that you want to go into straight working with a brokerage and start right off the bat working, then you can get an active license. But if you don't have a brokerage that can sign you right away, you can apply, but it will be an inactive license. I did the first option. I found a brokerage that I wanted to work with right away, and we ended up getting me my active temporary license. So I think it was like March when I had chose them to sign me, and I just went to their office and we filled out the application. I paid my fee. It ended up being like right around $700 and something, which is the realtor fees for my state. Like I said, it could be different for yours, but that was roughly what it was. I can't remember the exact number. So yeah, that puts us right around $1,000 already. And once they get that, they like review it, they get your license to you, they get your MLS number, your username, all that kind of stuff, your work email, and all that craziness. So I didn't actually officially get everything back until April. Now, I think it goes a little bit faster, but for me, we were during the coronavirus pandemic, so everything kind of got pushed back and I didn't get it till that next month. But hopefully if you do it, you get it sooner. But yeah, so during that time, I kind of just read up on the company and did like their little training sessions that they had, which were free, of course. Each company is different though, so when you pick a brokerage, make sure you pick a good one. That could be a whole video on itself that we might do later. But yeah, it was pretty fun. The one I picked was very close-knit, kind of team-like, family-like, lots of training, lots of hands-on stuff, and that's what I really wanted starting out because I didn't know anything. And yeah, once I got my numbers and my license and everything, I had to pay the lockbox fee, which we use Central Lock down here, and it's quarterly fees, I believe, and it was close to $250, and I paid that. And there was a couple of other little like franchise and company fees I had to do, but overall I basically started working as a realtor officially with around $1,500. Now, to me, that's pretty cheap because I had talked to other companies and other agents, and there are people out there who paid more than $3,000. So I definitely think the way I did it was a good financial way to do it. So that's why I tell people how I did it, because I know there's so many other ways you can do it. Like there's actual real estate schools, there's online, of course, and there's actual like companies that have their own type of coursework that you can do. So just be mindful that there's other options out there, cheaper options that you might want to do and take advantage of, like I did. And hopefully you can even do it cheaper than I did it for. But yeah, that's basically what I did. I got my active temporary real estate license in April, but I didn't start working right away. I graduated in May, and then I took like a lazy week off, and then I kind of started. I did get a closing within my first month of real estate, and then I had 2 more to follow shortly after that. And now, like going into my 6th month of real estate, I've already done, oh, I got a hair in my eye. I've completed 8 official closings, and I'm on number 9 is under contract, and number 10, 11, and 12 are in the process of finding a home and selling their home. So it has been great. I've been very, very successful, especially considering everything that's going on, and I absolutely love it. I hope this helps in what to do and how to get started. I'm gonna link down below the schools I talked about, and all that kind of good stuff, and hopefully, you know, you guys can get started in real estate. Now please, the only bit of information I'm going to leave you with is do your research on your state. Make sure you find a place, school, wherever you want to go do your coursework. Make sure they're not scamming you. Like, it does not cost that much. And be prepared to not make money. Even though I did get my first paycheck within my first month of real estate, I was prepared not to do that. So I had money saved up from my student loans. I had actually asked for more than I needed and saved it because I was like, I'm gonna need this because I might not make money in real estate right off the way. And I was actually thinking I might not make anything for the first 6 months. Luckily that didn't happen for me, but unfortunately that is the case for a lot of agents out there. So just keep that in mind. And I have some money saved up because the reason I think I've been so successful is I went in all in, full time, did everything that I could to get those deals going. So if you treat it as a part-time job or you treat it as something on the side, you might not do well. You definitely need to be available for your clients and, you know, be able to do you. None of my clients came from a sphere of influence. That's talked a lot in real estate and it drove me crazy. But I was new to here. I haven't went to school here. I'm not originally from here. Like, I transferred here to finish school. So I didn't really know anyone. I didn't have a sphere of influence in this county, and I've been very, very successful. So I'm gonna do more videos on other topics concerning real estate, but I definitely wanted to get this one out first because it's probably the most asked question that I get is how much did it cost to get started, and how did you do it? So that's me in Alabama, and for me, I think it was fairly easy. It wasn't too hard. I'm gonna be honest, I failed the real estate test my first time because like I said, I forgot most of everything because I took 3 months to do it. So definitely study, but I passed it the second time. It's very doable. Don't think because you didn't pass it that you're not gonna make it. Like, that's silly. You can definitely make it. But I love it. I've learned so much. Like, you learn so much hands-on. Like, the schooling, did I learn a lot? Yeah, not really. Most of what I learned came from hands-on experience and working with my clients and going from there. So there's going to be more videos on this subject of real estate, and if you guys have any questions, please comment down below because that might give me new ideas for new videos, and I really hope this helps. And yeah, I hope you guys become realtors because it's a great career. I get to make my own schedule. I'm self-employed. I can take a vacation when I want. It's a dream, and I'm so happy I'm in this career. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I think I'm gonna be doing this every week. It's kind of fun. So yeah, bye.